Hey folks, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the FPC1 full power cage from the company Inspire. I love this rack. I've had it for about 3.5 years now, and this is the second home I've had it in. And before I set it up in my basement, which is what you see here, I initially set it up in my garage before moving it down here. So I've broken down this rack twice and I've set it up 3 times. So it's been through a lot and it gets used almost every day. I use it probably 4 days a week. My wife uses it. So it does get used probably 6 days a week and has been used that much for the last 3.5 years. And I don't see really any wear and tear on this rack. This is steel. It's got a nice powder coat finish. It looks good in the space. Again, I'm a fan. So just to give you a quick overview of the rack. First off, you can actually, bolt or mount this into the ground if you'd like. I have not done that, but if you're throwing around big weight, you can certainly do that. It's a standard rack, so you've got your squat, bench press, Olympic bar. You can move this up to any of these holes. You can move these safety bars as well as these. As far as accessories, I love the accessories that just came with this by default. The only accessory I haven't used are these right here, which these are actually for resistance bands. You've got it on the bottom and up top. And what you're supposed to do is put the resistance bands around here and then put the other end on the bar so you can have resistance for squats or bench, whatever workout you're doing. I have not actually done that, but I do love all the other accessories and I do use them quite a bit. Go ahead and start with the pull-up bar. Love the variety of the pull-up bar. You've got your standard pull-ups, your wide grip. I love this inner one because you turn your wrist 45 degrees, really hits that upper back, the bicep. This one's nice because depending on which way you're facing, it's actually really 2 different pull-up options. And then you've got this mid one. So just a nice variety to hit different muscles. This does not come with the rack. I bought these separately. Rings that I just hang off there. You'll see I've got some TRX bands on the back as well. Just to give you an idea of some customization you could do to it. But the dip bars, gotta love the dip bars. Feel like these are just essential for tricep, chest. You can see I'm hanging the chalk bag on there. The landmine. Love the landmine attachment. Put the Olympic bar in there. A lot of great workouts you can do with that. And then it does come with the battle rope option here. You do have to buy the battle ropes separately, but battle ropes are just a different type of workout. Really feel that burn, pretty cardio intensive. So really like the just kind of accessories and options that just come with this rack by default. And just to give you a little background on why I initially purchased this rack, because I shopped around for a while, and one of the big problems I had was my last house, the ceilings were only 8 feet. These are 9-foot ceilings, but the last house was 8 feet. I was having a hard time finding a rack that fit in the space, especially when you finish the flooring and you put down, rubber padding as well. It decreases the space a little bit, and then also just to give you enough room to do a pull-up, I couldn't find a rack that would fit comfortably in an 8-foot ceiling space, and I happened to just stumble upon this rack late in my shopping experience. At the time, it was being sold online by Costco, and Costco has a reputation for selling decent quality products. They won't sell a product if it's not at least decent quality. They have a reputation for that. So that played a role in me purchasing the rack, the fact that Costco was comfortable distributing it and that it fit in the space. So that's why I initially went with this rack. And again, just have been really happy with it. I recommended it to a lot of friends and colleagues and have absolutely no regrets. If there was one small reservation I have about this rack, it would be that the company Inspire doesn't sell any aftermarket attachments for this rack. Again, everything I've showed you just came with it, which is really nice, but I am interested in possibly getting a pulley cabling system that I believe I could put into one of these holes and move it up and down there. I think I haven't really looked into that, but I have to assume it's an option. Frankly, I haven't researched that much because, quite frankly, I've just been busy enough with everything this rack offers me. Between this and some kettlebells and some free weight dumbbells, there's plenty for me to do here. So I would say if this fits in your budget, from my perspective, this is a no-brainer. Been very happy with it.